A dream. The dream was bizarre. In the dream I'm in a department store. I'm trying to find a certain product. I go to the help desk, but then I'm trying to find a certain person. This person is some celebrity or something, a certain level of fame associated with the person. I forego the help desk attendant's answer, which I know in my heart will be wrong, as they are looking it up on IMDb. This person is not known for their movies. I go looking in housewares. Why, I don't know. I'm looking in housewares, which is a city unto itself. In the housewares city there are numerous bridges and dips, and aisle sections are roped off with thick strands of rope. I try to find this person in the housewares city. I ask around to several vagabonds whether or not they've seen this person. Fortunately most just say no. A few try and cause trouble. I end up getting out of there in a hurry. I'm walking aimlessly now through housewares city. I'm so desperately lost I'm having to fight my way through crowds, some of whom want to fight me. I end up back at the help desk, where they say bad things are going down. I ask them what. They don't say, only that it's happening in housewares city. I just came from housewares city, I exclaimed to them. There was nothing going on, at least in the part I was in. Housewares city, one says in a mean tone, is only a few aisles deep. You can't get lost in there, and even if you did, you'd see what was going on. I get a foul look from a man who walks up wearing a police uniform from England, a bobby I think they are called. It's the one with the funny hat. He has a big curly mustache, and is somewhat older. I leave, going back to housewares city, to search out this whole mess, and to make heads or tails over it. I go down aisle after aisle. Some people bless me, singing me praises of things I've done and not. Some throw things at me, an empty glass milk bottle, a paper cup, a hard drive that looks somewhat blown up, a pair of what I mistake as binoculars. I pick them up, and they become something else. I drop it away. A grenade that takes an odd bounce and smashes itself through the roof and into orbit. An overly huge saber is also thrown at me. It lands at my feet. It is extra shiny and extra sharp, as it has cut into the floor. There it is, beyond this thinning crowd in front of me, the trouble zone. I cautiously walk over there. It's in a clearing in housewares city. It's really an island full of office cubicles and patio furniture. I ask someone what the trouble is. They point in the general direction. I see something on a more aisle portion of the island. It's underneath a bridge that someone tells me the man's name. It's Scandinavian sounding. He's a small-time television Scandinavian celebrity it seems. Odd, as he should be on IMDb. If he's a TV star it sounds Scandinavian, but it isn't there. He is being attacked by some creature very tall, at least 9 feet, hairy, like a Sasquatch. His head is ginormous in size. Compared to his body he has long black mangy hair, a thin and dastardly beard, a huge snout of a nose, yet his teeth are amazingly white. Not for long though, the officer from earlier tells me. I get a bad feeling. This thing is beating the possible Scandinavian but iced celebrity to death. He kills the man, but it's a bad acting job, it has to be. I follow the paramedics that are carting off the body. After the bridge they disappear, but the cart is still rolling. It rolls around housewares city for a while. It stops for quite some time near the help desk, where I actually have a nice conversation with the pair on duty. We get going again, swinging back around to the scene of the crime. It's him on the cart now, but the cart is missing. It's him, the cart is missing, and he's cradling a pillow in his arms. This goes on for a while. We are back on the island in the middle of the aisle. I'm ready for when he wakes up. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just ready for the surprise. Now though, the giant monster thing is attacking me. I give it a weak left jab and throw a right elbow equally weak and run away. I'm running through the aisles on the aisle in the middle of housewares city. The thing grabs at me near the help desk. I wrestle myself away, and several more times. I'm underneath the bridge now. The thing has me cornered, or at least it thinks it does, as I notice a shiny suit of armor near me. If I can get to that, I will be safe. If not, there's still a chance for my safety, but it isn't great. I make a diving leap for the armor. I grab at it around the waist of the mannequin it is on. But the monster grabs at my ankle. It pulls at me, pulling me further into housewares city. It is irked, as it can't get the suit of armor shaken from my grasp. It drops me, and I run through housewares city, pulling the armor behind me. I escape his sights long enough to put the armor on. I grow to near his height, and give more weak blows. I run through housewares city, finally noticing an exit sign. People are yelling and screaming near the exit. That's it. I can't save them. They're already dead. They can't be saved. Their time has come and gone. I bust out through the doors, and I'm in my room. I know this. I know this. There is the dark cloud, something new, the rainbow assortment of shimmering orbs. I go to them, and swipe my hands through them to a certain effect. I've distracted them enough for the deciding blow to be struck. More to come in part 2.